Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I want to talk to you about something I've noticed in this game. Just through my experience and my gameplay. I've played a lot of games. And let's have a discussion about it here. Okay, if you've clicked the video because of the title, is this game rigged? Well, let me go through my thoughts here and I'll explain what I'm thinking. And then you guys leave in the comments what you guys think. We're going to watch Remus165 from the LBBH clan playing his SU-130PM. That new, well, it's not new anymore, but it's the Russian Tier 8 Premium Tank Destroyer. It was introduced into the game, kind of the counterpart of the Scorpion G. It was that the Scorpion G had the most amazing, accurate gun and high alpha. The most played TD in the game, the Scorpion G. And it was German. It still is. And now there's an SU-130PM. Now, I've played both of them. I've played a lot of games in my Scorpion G, and I remember when it came out, that gun I was filled with awe. I would shoot that Scorpion G gun and think, wow, laser accurate. I would hit everything, and it had high alpha, and it was just everyone loved the Scorpion G, and everyone wanted one. And just through my experience, guys, what I've noticed is that those beginning days, those first 6 months or year that I played my Scorpion G, was just, I enjoyed it so much. I just had this feeling that I always hit things that did damage and I could snipe like there was no tomorrow. And now when I play my Scorpion G, I feel like I don't have a statistical spreadsheet of proof, but I just noticed that like a lot of my shots miss. The stats haven't changed. But, my shots hit the dirt, and I'm talking like 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4 shots. I just seem to get trolled more in the Scorpion G. Let me flash the stats for both on the screen here. This is the kind of the gun handling stats for the Scorpion G. And take particular note of the dispersion at 100 meters is 0.3, and the aim time is 2.1 seconds. These are the stats for the SU-130PM. Now, it has higher alpha, 520 damage instead of 490, but to compensate for that, it has worse accuracy, 0.35 dispersion instead of 0.3, and a longer aim time. You probably expect how this conversation is just going to go, it's Russian bias, it hits all the time. No, that's not what this conversation is going to be about. I maintain that those stats are, other than the alpha they're all true, okay? All those stats are true. I'm not saying that and all the others, I've only pointed out the alpha, the aim time, the dispersion, the reload time. Those are all true. Everything that's published is true. There's no lying going on. But I will propose to you that other than the stats that are hard, like alpha and reload time, those are actual numbers, the aim time and the accuracy are meaningless. And yes, I know I'm not talking about the dispersion when your turret is traversing, dispersion when your hull is traversing. Those are soft stats that are applied to your accuracy and your aim time. And they can be reduced by crew skills, brothers in arms, running food, snapshot, smooth ride. No, I'm not talking. All of that stuff is true. And you can see when you turn your turret, your aim circle blooms. When your tank traverses, your aim circle blooms. And it's different for every tank. I understand all that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the firm stat, the ones that I flashed up there. The SU-130PM has 0.35 accuracy at 100 meters. And that is when you're still and fully aimed, when there's no soft stats affecting you. Okay? 0.35. The Scorpion has 0.3, which is better. When you're not moving, there's no soft stats affecting you. Your turret's not traversing, your hull's not traversing. The circle, the aiming circle on the Scorpion G is smaller. It's 0.3 meters in diameter at 100 meters than the SU-130PM, which is 0.35. That is all true, but it's all meaningless. The only stat, I'm going to propose this to you, the only thing that's important, and I'll get into discussion of what I've noticed, it doesn't matter if your accuracy is 0.3, 0.28, 0.6. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is when you pull that trigger, assuming, let's say, you're fully aimed, you're stationary, there's no soft stats, you're not on the move, you're not traversing your turret, you're not backing up, you're not poking a ridgeline. Just talking about that accuracy value, still fully aimed. Aim for 10 freaking seconds. It doesn't matter. Like, see how small that his aim circle is when he's fully aimed? The only stat that matters is that when you press the trigger, does your shot go to the center of that circle where you're aiming? Or does it go somewhere else in that circle, near the edges? If you're firing the KV-2, one of the least accurate guns in the game, and you fully aim, and the circle is big, it's 0.6 meters in diameter, and you pull that trigger, if that shot goes right to the center dot where you're aiming, does it matter that it's 0.6? If you're shooting a Leopard gun, a 0.28 radius circle, fully aimed, and you shoot that shot, and that shot goes right to the edge of the circle and hits the dirt, does it matter that it's 0.28? Here's, this is what I've noticed a lot lately, okay? This is me and my Scorpion. And when I first got the Scorpion, I loved this tank so much. I would just hit things, high alpha. The strength of this is its accuracy, 0.30. And with this crew and the configuration I have, it's like 0.27. Does it matter that my aim circle is 0.27 meters in diameter, one of the most accurate guns in the game, if when I pull the trigger, the shot doesn't go where to the center of my aim, it goes to the edge of the circle and misses? What does 0.27 mean? What does 0.6 mean? Who gives a flying fuck if your the radius of your aim circle is 0.27 if your shot hits the dirt or goes to the edge of the circle more and more often? And this is the question now, okay? This is the question. This is what the whole discussion is. All the stats and everything, they're all true. You get brothers in arms, you get food, you can equip your tank, what's the vertical stabilize, all the blah, blah, blah. You get your aim down to your accuracy to 0.27, the most accurate gun in the game. But if you don't hit the center of the circle, you don't hit the dot of what you're aiming, you've missed. So what I see happening, and it's just a feeling, is that when shots that I would normally in the past, and it's been a while, right? It's been years since the Scorpion came out, but I remember I have these. Is it just my memory, or is it changing? I don't remember when I first got that thing playing every. I know it's not every shot, but 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4 shots, going into the dirt or flying off to the right, or going way up in the air and landing on another map. I didn't notice that all the time in the sky. I noticed how accurate it was. Like, wow, this tank is so accurate. It's incredible. That's why they sold a whole bunch of them. And everyone loved them, and it's the most played tank in the game. And now you guys tell me if you still play your Scorpions. I still make those amazing shots. But more and more, I just get the feeling that my shot hits the dirt. This shot goes way to the left and misses. And then I play this thing, the SU-130PM, which is not as accurate. And does it matter that it's less accurate if almost all your shots go to the center of what you're aiming? Does it matter that the circle is 0.35 meters in diameter instead of 0.3? What would you rather have? Would you rather have a 0.6 meter diameter circle and your shot always hits the center dot, or would you rather have a 0.2 meter circle and your shot always hits the edge? And that's a stat that's not in the game. I guess it's the sigma. How there's a function that governs how sigma. You see that? Sigma. If that shot hadn't have gone exactly to the center dot of what he was aiming, it would have missed or hit the dirt. It doesn't matter that the circle is 0.35 meters in diameter. There's a function called it's called sigma that governs how often the shot deviates from exactly what you're aiming at, and it's a log normal distribution function. But it's I don't know what it is. And what I maintain is that function, that how often you miss or hit to me seems to just, it doesn't make sense to me. It's as if it's, well, do you know why I think that my shots hit the dirt, or my Sigma is worse, or I miss a lot of shots in my Scorpion G now, why I hit the dirt and I don't hit my tire and I get frustrated so much? You know why? Because the SU 130 PM is in the game. That's why. That's what I think. It just, I have the feeling that that Sigma, the dispersion on the shots, regardless of what the aim time and the accuracy says when you're fully aimed, is tweaked in such a way that it just, the flavor of the day seems to be the best. And I want to just a calm, rational discussion in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And I have no proof. I don't know what the Sigma function is. I have no statistics. I haven't tabulated, 1,000 shots and seen which ones deviate to the left, how many hit the dirt. I don't have any of that. It's just a feeling from playing. If you play a lot, you kind of, you get the way how things feel. I remember the Leopard before it was buffed trolled me so much. It was so frustrating that the shots every fourth or every third shot into the dirt or missed, and it was the trolling machine. And then they buffed it, and now almost every shot goes exactly where you aim. So I know that those changes can be made, but I'm wondering, you don't have to change the aim time or change the accuracy statistic to affect how often the shot goes to the center or deviates. The Sigma, that's not, you don't need to buff or nerf a tank for the Sigma to start acting up. And I'm just asking you guys for what you think. What are your experiences? And because these tanks, the old ones, all seem to be shit. Power creep. We're going to talk about power creep, but the stats haven't changed. They were good. They were great in the past. If it's because they can't pen, I understand that, but I just get the feeling. So I drive some of the older ones and I can't hit shit. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Maybe it's just, I notice more when I miss, or the games that get you frustrated are the ones you remember more. It's possible, I just a feeling. But I noticed that in a tank that I felt was super accurate and exciting in the past, now feels like a troll machine. And the new one that's out, the Russian one that has worse statistics, my shots, I'm hitting shots that like there's no tomorrow. And I want to know what you guys think. All right? Catch you on the next one.